What is up, YouTube knife fans, steel addicts? Today we're gonna take a look at another one of my blades right here. This one by Ontario. This is the sheath that it comes with. Black snap right there. 1889, maybe that's when the Ontario company was established, right? For the focus. There you go. This is the sheath that it comes with. Pretty cool. You got some rivets there. It's single stitched. You got a little leather thong right here. That's how it came. Probably could double as the as drainage on the sheath. Not that you would want to get the sheet with, right? This is the back part of it, back side of it. Ontario Knife Company. A very roomy belt loop. It has the tag of the where it was made. This sheet was made in China, so it says right there. But the knife was made in the USA. It has the snap, like I said, to retain it. That's the inside of the sheath. Pretty cool sheath. This is the knife, guys. You have your steel end cap there and steel pin, retaining it to the rat tail tang. Your stacked leather handle, steel guard. This is the M3 trench knife by Ontario. If I didn't mention that, this is a reproduction. I can't afford a World War II one, and obviously these are so well priced that why buy a reproduction one, right? You could just buy the original one, a US made one at least. Beautiful piercing tip right there. Your spear point. Beautiful knife. Dagger. You're seeing it. It's dirty. I was throwing it in my backyard at a pile of grass trying to hit the wood back there, and there was a spray can on the floor and it hit it. Kind of exploded. It was already empty, so a little bit of paint came out. That's beeswax you were looking at right there to treat the leather handle. That's the handle thickness. Very comfortable. Super comfortable on this one. Feels good in hand. That's your blade thickness. Beautiful blade. We're gonna read some history here on it and see some comparisons pretty soon on this M3 trench knife or M3 fighting knife. It says here that the M3 trench knife was, or the M3 fighting knife was an American military combat knife, first issued in March 1943. The M3 was originally designated for issue to soldiers not otherwise equipped with a bayonet. However, it was particularly designed for use by forces in need of a close combat knife, such as airborne units and Army Rangers, so these units received priority for the M3 at the start of production. As more M3 knives became available in 1943 and 1944, the, the knife was issued to other soldiers such as Army Air Corpsmen, crewmen, and soldiers not otherwise equipped with a bayonet, including soldiers issued the M1 carbine or a submachine gun such as the M3 submachine gun, better known as the grease gun. That's pretty cool, huh? The history that this knife carries. The only reason I own this knife is because obviously, right, it's silhouette. It's super gorgeous. It's a handsome blade. It's not an ugly knife, right? Like any other bayonet, this actually is a knife. It was this is categorized as a fighting knife. It was used by the U.S. military, the M3 trench knife. I'm pretty sure other militaries have used it, but primarily it was used by the U.S. military. It's been in a few wars actually. It's been in a few theaters. This soldier right here that we're looking at. It's been in the World War II, Indochina War, the Korean War, Algerian War, the Vietnam War, and Iran-Iraq War. All right, 2,600,000 of these knives were printed by a lot of manufacturers, not just Ontario. That means that there's about 2 million of these knives out there somewhere, right? Some of them are probably lost in the in history. Let's give it a quick measure here. We're looking at about 12 inches overall length on this knife. 7-inch blade up to the guard right here. 6.5 inches of penetrating surface, stabbing surface, or cutting surface on that beautiful double-edged blade. And we'll compare it to a few knives right here. How about the Mark II fighting knife or utility knife? Does this qualify as a dagger because it's pierced is sharpened on the top? Maybe. You have that one. How about the M7 bayonet? I just made a video on this one. Beautiful blade to get started in your collection too, right? That's another cool knife to get against the M3 trench knife. They all play that utility role. How about the BM59 Italian-made bayonet? A little shorter, right? Half an inch shorter on the Italian blade right here. We'll try a more modern knife. By any means, this knife is not modern, right? But it still serves a purpose. It still has that deadly, deadly purpose, right? Of being this dagger. Even though it's not modern, it still could play in a modern day role today. It's as long as the BM59 here. And one more that served probably in its area. This is a reproduction, of course, of the SOG. A lot shorter, a half inch shorter, like the Glock field knife. And there you guys have it. Let's see if I seen this knife in a few different knife sheaths. I have a few right here. We could try it out, see how it looks. And if I didn't mention the steel, this is made out. This is made in the 1095 high carbon steel. This is the BM59 sheath. The M8 A1 sheath. Does it fit? Fits beautifully in there. Does the snap work on it? The snap does not work on this one. Put this guy back in here. How about the reproduction M8 sheath like this one? Yeah, it fits nice too. It looks good too. The snap does lock up on this one. Yeah, it locks on this reproduction one. I bought this sheath for my M7 bayonet. Put that guy back in there. What about this M6 style of sheath? Yeah, it fits. Does it lock up? It locks up as well. Pretty cool sheath, right? It looks like it's like the original one. It has that original look. No belt loop on this one, but it has that Alice clip. And I have one more sheath right here. How about this M10 bayonet sheath? You could find these relatively cheap. Does it lock up on this one? It does not lock up either. But you have that spring right here in the middle of this sheath to retain it, right? Let me know what you guys think of the M3 trench knife by Ontario. This is a reproduction knife, of course, not the original World War II, but it's a beautiful reproduction of it, made in the USA. Until next time, guys.